Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the UGC NET Home Science previous year questions of December 2023 cycle, wherein we were discussing human development related questions. So the total number of questions covered were 15 this time. So let's start. During adolescence, the formation of small groups with about 5 to 7 members who are either close or good friends are called. The given options are A. Crowds, B. License, C. Clings, D. Isolates. Let's understand each option one by one. The first one is crowd. Crowd is referred to a larger or loosely organized group who share similar interests or activities. As you know, crowd is not tightly knitted as cling and may include individuals who are not necessarily be close friends or known to each other. The second option was license. License are typically referred to a connection or relationship between individual or groups. So license are like a mediator between the group or connection, someone who is known by both the parties. The third option is cling. Are a small, tight-knitted group who share similar interests and may have 5 to 7 members who are close friends. These members of clique often share engaging in a similar activities and maintain strong social bonds. And they are actually exclusive. They don't involve other parties, other members in their group. No new member. Then last option was isolates. It is referred to an individual who are socially isolated, means they are not actively involved or interested in any social group. They stay alone, they enjoy their me time. Coming back to our question, which was asking about during the phase of adolescence, the formation of a small groups with about say 5 to 7 members who are either close or good friends are called. So after understanding each options, we can say that option number C, cling, is the correct answer. The next question is about the which of the following interventions would claim an aged old person with Alzheimer's disease. The given options are A. Involve the aged person in group activities. B. Hold the hand gently and put the arm around the waist of the aged person. C. Turn the light off and make the aged person sleep. D. Switch on the TV and play the radio for the aged person. First, let's understand what is Alzheimer's. Actually, Alzheimer is a progressive memory loss disease where an old person's brain become less active, like they lose their memory slowly. They may have confusion with time or places. They may trouble to follow the conversation, like they cannot be a part of conversation. They forgot things. They may experience memory loss and trouble with familiar tasks, like familiar tasks as in what things they used to do, they don't feel comfortable doing those things. Then misplacing of things and sudden change in mood or the personality. Let's understand how we can intervene them. So we can tell them to have a better sleep. We can schedule their sleep. Then we can make them feel calm and happier by holding their hands or sitting with them. And we can also help them by keeping the daily activity, keep doing their daily activities. Like we can make the chart, like you have to complete this task, like some movement is important for them. And adjust the lighting as in when they are feeling low, you can dim the light, not close the light, dim the light. Then we can also tell them to we can also play the music or any TV show that they used to enjoy, so that they can have a good time. And also we can make them look the old picture and talk about their past life and events, so that they can relate with it because their memory is losing, and they're losing their memory slowly. So those past events and photos of their children may make them feel happier. Coming back to our question, which was asking about the intervention could calm a aged old person with the Alzheimer's disease. So according to me, two options are correct. The B1, hold the hand gently and put the arm around the wrist of the aged person. And the D1, switch on the TV and play the radio for the aged person. So these two options are correct according to me. So if such kind of a situation arises in your exam, do choose any option. Maybe someone will challenge the question and you may get the free 2 marks. Coming to our next question, which is about the which of the following is the most appropriate activity for 5-year-old child? A. Squeeze toy. B. Board games. C. Play-Doh play. D. Computer games. Let us understand each options one by one. So the first option is squeeze toy. It can be appropriate for 2 or 3-year-old child as they provide a tactile and sensory experience. It can help in developing the hand strength and coordination. Second option was board games. It can be suitable for 6 to 7-year-old child. The choice of game should be aligned to their interest and to their age, such as counting or coloring games with the basic rules which they can enjoy. So these games can contribute in cognitive development and social development of a child. The third option was Play-Doh play. It is highly beneficial for 5-year-old as it promotes fine motor skills, creativity, sensory exploration. Child using their hand to shape and mold the Play-Doh can foster the physical and cognitive development. It also encourages the imaginative thinking, and it can also can be do as independently. Child can play alone or with others. So the concept is, in any game, if the child is having a maximum number of development, that will be the correct option. So for solving such kind of questions, you need to have a deeper understanding of every developmental milestone in the age group. The last option was computer games. So from computer games, we can eliminate this option. Like actually for 5-year-old, we cannot give them computer games. It will be very harmful for them, for their eyes. And for 5 years old, this game is actually not good. Coming back to our question, which was asking about the most appropriate activity for 5-year-old child. The options were squeeze toy, board games, Play-Doh play, computer games. So now, after understanding each options, we can say that the correct answer will be C, Play-Doh play. Next question is about, in performing which of the following tasks a child with a fine motor impairment will have a greater difficulty? A. Drawing of a picture. B. Holding a ball. C. Stringing beads. D. Carrying a book. E. Stenciling letters. The given codes are code small a, capital A, C, E only. Code small b, capital A, B, E only. Code small c, capital A, D, E only. Code small d, capital A, B, D only. Let's understand what is fine motor development first. So there are two types of motor development. The first one is gross motor development and second one is fine motor development. So in gross motor development, it involves the muscular growth of bigger muscles as in the muscle in our hands or in our legs. They are bigger, longer muscles. But in fine motor development, it involves the work of small muscles as in which are present in our fingers. So gross motor development helps in the development of balance and coordination, whereas fine motor development helps in the development of dexterity. Dexterity means holding from our fingers, something which we use, where we use our smaller muscles. The example of gross motor development will include sitting, standing, and walking. Whereas in fine motor development, the example include writing, cutting, and buttoning. So coming back to our question, and the options were telling, let's understand each option one by one. The option A was drawing a picture. It involved fine motor development as children will hold a pencil or crayon with their fingers. So this will involve the fine motor development. Then we have a B option, which is primarily involve gross motor development rather than fine motor development, as holding a ball will involve hands. Then C will be stringing beads. For stringing a bead will involve fine motor development, like beads will be held in their hands. So if an individual have a fine motor impairment, he cannot pick the beads. D was carrying a book. Carrying a book will be easy for a person who has fine motor development, as it involves the grosser muscle, bigger muscles, like from hands you will carry the books. There will be no use of fingers. Then we have E, stenciling the letters. For stenciling the letters, we need to hold a pencil to stencil it. So that will be difficult for someone who is impaired from fine motor development. Coming back to our question, so the correct answer will be A, drawing a picture. C, stringing the beads. I'm sorry. E, stenciling letters. So code small a is the correct answer, which is A, C, E only. Next question is a match type of a question where list one has domain of development and list 2 has subdomains. So the domains are physical, cognitive, emotional, and social. And the subdomains are given as honesty, attachment, brain, and creativity. So let's match them. Let's understand each domain so that you can match them with the subdomains of it. So first one is physical domain, which cover the development of physical changes, which includes growing in size and strength, development of gross motor skill and fine motor skills, and use of senses and use of senses. So this growth, physical development is something like change in size, change in our size as in height. Our brain is, our face will become bigger, our hands will grow better. No? Then we have cognitive development, which includes intellectual development and creativity. As children gain the ability to process their thoughts, pay attention, develop memories, and understand their surroundings. Third option is emotional domain, which includes a child's developing understanding and control of their emotion, develop the ability of cooperation, so show empathy and use of moral values. Then we have social domain, which includes developing attachment to others and learn how to act with them. For instance, child learning to how to share things, take turns, accept differences. Coming back to our question, which was asking about the domains and subdomains. So physical will be matched to brain, like size and strength. Then cognitive will be creativity. Emotional will be honesty. Social will be attachment. So the correct answer will be option number D, A3, B4, C1, and D will be second attachment. Thank you for watching the video. To join the live classes of UGC NET 2024, do contact in the number given below.